Hey guys, welcome back to the Meters YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making meatballs. So if you watched my farm haul video last week, you would have seen that I purchased some high-fat ground beef from Wild Meadows Farm. I actually haven't tried it yet, and I thought these would be perfect for meatballs because of the high-fat content. I might be able to kind of make a juice or a sauce once I fry them up in some tallow. So this recipe is going to be pretty simple, and you're going to need about 2-3 ingredients. So let's get started. So the first ingredient you're going to need is some beef. I'm using about half a kilogram of high-fat ground beef. You can use lamb, you can use lean ground beef if that's all you have as well, or if you're lucky enough to get nose to tail ground beef, which is ground beef mixed with organs, that's a great choice as well. You're gonna need some salt. I'm using Redmond salt like always, and eggs, and an additional ingredient, it's not necessary, but pork panko. So these are pork rinds, and they are delicious. They're gonna add a very nice crunch to the meatball. So let's move on to the next step. I've got my bowl over here, and I'm gonna get my ground beef into the bowl. Okay, so got my half a kilogram of ground beef in the bowl, and I'm going to add 2 eggs. I kind of want you to see what I'm doing, so my head's a little chopped off, but hopefully that's okay. So let's add 2 whole eggs. And then I'm gonna add some panko. Oops. The amount, I'd say like a good 2 handfuls. That looks like it's less than a cup for sure. And we're also gonna add some salt. And now I'm going to use my hands to mix because there's no better way to get in there than with your hands. All done. So it's what it looks like. It's pretty juicy. So now I'm going to roll them up into little meatballs, and then I'm going to fry them in my cast iron using beef tallow. So that's beef fat that I just rendered. Yeah, so let me show you guys how I roll my meatballs. Okay, you guys, meatballs are rolled and ready, and they look so beautiful. They were a little bit soggy because I put 2 eggs, but I'm thinking that this is gonna make them stick. So if you're gonna use as much ground beef as I did, half a kilogram, almost half a kilogram, I think you should be fine with 2 eggs. But look how pretty they look. Next step, get your pan or your cast iron and fill it up about this much, so like almost an inch, not quite, like half an inch, with some sort of fat. Could be beef fat. I'm using beef fat. Could be butter, because we're going to be deep frying these guys. For a little special touch, if you want to be fancy schmancy, drizzle a little bit of panko on top. That's not necessary, but I really just felt like doing that. Okay, let's move on to the next step. And here is the finished beautiful product, ground beef meatballs. You can use lamb as well. I've tried lamb, and lamb leaves a really nice juicy sauce. These are very juicy on the inside, and because of the pork panko, they're kind of crunchy on the outside. So let me know what you guys think if you try this recipe out, and check out the other 2 recipes on the screen. This week I'm also going to be uploading a simple and easy seafood recipe. Can you guys guess what it is? Leave a comment below and have an awesome week. Bye guys.